everyone, it's Elta and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how I made the bunny Miraculous from Miraculous Ladybug. This is honestly one of my favorites, so without further ado, let's get started. The materials that I used were white acrylic paint, black acrylic paint, I used the Fimo Effect blue clay, and a glue gun. You can use any type of glue that you want. I actually ended up using some Uhu glue other than the glue gun because it made the clay stick better. So the first step that I made was to just soften the clay. As you can see, it was very hard at first because the Fimo Effect is a hard clay to work with. But after a while, I managed to get it to the shape that I wanted for the base of the watch. I achieved this shape by making a ball out of the clay and flattening it out with my palm. I tried to make it smooth and even. So here you can see me making the top of the watch, which is a little piece that I made using a little ball of clay, a smaller one than the first one of course, pinching the top and flattening the bottom a little bit. The third piece is the connector piece between the top and the bottom of the watch, which is the base. This is just a simple cylinder shape that I made, and it goes like this to make the final shape of the watch. This is the shape that I managed to make after a lot of work. It took literally hours to make this, and I was super happy with how smooth I have gotten it by the end. Just keep working and it will work fine. Then, these are the package instructions of my clay. I baked it for 30 minutes at 110 degrees Celsius or 230 Fahrenheit. Make sure you have preheated your oven. I preheated my oven at 110 degrees for at least 15 minutes before I put my piece in. I used some baking paper on just a plain tray and baked it. You need to add the baking paper so it does not stick to any surface. This is how it looked like after it was baked. The Fimo Effect clay gets a little darker after it's baked, so that's the color that I got afterwards. I loved it because it had a really beautiful shiny effect and it would look like a stone. I do recommend this clay, although it's not the perfect color for this. Then I took the top that I made one piece, as you can see, and painted the black part on the top of the watch. Make sure you create a band around almost half of the shape that you have made. I used black acrylic paint to do this and shielded with some white glue. You can seal it with any kind of sealing that you want, but this is the general area that you need to paint, as you can see me putting it aside and getting to the actual painting. So, I glued the top to the bottom of the watch and painted the base white color and the black around it. So I freehanded the shape on there with my brushes. Do I recommend a stencil? Yes, but I tried to do this with my hands. I hope I did a good job because this painting job made me delay this video 2 days. I worked so hard on it. Here you can see that I sealed it with white glue before I put the details on there so that the base would not move. This is the black band that you have to paint around the watch. It's just a simple straight line, just from the top going all the way around. Use black paint and a flat brush to do this with one stroke. It worked out just well for me. I'm showing you the band again to see how it goes around. I don't know why I put another photo here, but I guess I have it. So this is the watch till now. I sealed it again with white glue because I thought my paint job would be ruined. With a Q-tip or cotton swab, however you call it, I started putting on the dots. There are 5 dots around and 1 in the middle. Make sure that you have made the shape correctly. Then I started to put the hands of the watch on the middle. As you can see, they were not perfect at first, but I put the general shapes and then just, perfected them with my white paint. The 2 bigger hands of the watch have some blue in them, which I did put, but my blue was so dark that you could not really see it in photos. I really tried taking a photo that you could see it, but you couldn't. I sealed all my paint job, and this is the finished product. I am so happy with it. I'm just literally carrying it around with me because I love looking at it. It's my favorite so far, and I hope you really enjoy this. I'm super excited for this video, and I hope that you are too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and for everything, for the comments, for everything. I hope that I see you in the comment section, and the next Miraculous will be an interesting one. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!